bear with me a little bit here. I'm just going to kind of let everybody kind of get here. Ooh, light this time. Let's see. No, hey everybody. There's 8 of you. Let's see. We have Robert and Derek, Ryan, Greg, Luke's here, Gavin, how we doing, guys? Figured I'd give you guys a little bit of time to kind of get the alert. I think we'll probably do this on the regular for Tuesdays. Yeah, it's stupid cold out, and so I'm just kind of going through gear and stuff right now. I want to welcome any of the new subscribers. I always kind of look through my emails and stuff, and I see the new subscribers. I just don't. I'm usually busy editing videos and stuff, so I don't really get time to welcome everybody. And everybody always has a different name as they do their YouTube or whatever, so I don't ever know who anybody is either. So, but I did notice one of the names, Mr. Honeyke, decided he's gonna join us and became a subscriber, which was pretty sweet. Kind of I started doing videos, so that is awesome. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get out the rigging stuff and see if you guys had any questions about anything, setup or how it's used, that. I don't really have too much new info for anybody today. Wear a McDivitt shirt. He also gave me a couple other shirts. Dave's got one. Really cool cool shirts. I really like them. Tank top's awesome. It's really warm in here right now because we got the heaters blasted. But on the can't keep up with the comments. Let's see here. How did you make your sling for your bin right ring? Here, I'll show you. It's incredibly simple. What's that? Kevin? Find you, let's just, here, I'll do this. I'm sure you can tie some kind of a knot. What I find really simple to use is it's just a bowline, and you can do and make yourself a sling just out of a straight piece of rope. Just make sure it's, you know, rated strong enough. But no, a scaffold knot's not gonna work. You want, here, I'll show you. I go with a pretty big bowline. Okay, you're gonna want to put a stopper knot on there or something. But then here's your bin right ring. I have everything set in here, so I guess I can go over this. Take that loop that you got there, and just girth hitch it. Here's the rest of it. So I would just take we kind of made the bowline big because you want the loop to be big enough. Holy cow, what did I just do? You want the loop to be big enough so, you know, it can girth hitch around this. I could have made mine a little bit bigger, but it's just big enough. But yeah. So then you snug everything down, straighten it up, and you end up with that. Okay. What I do, I prefer to use, I just actually bought this new sling here, but I'm going to cut this sleeve part, and I'm going to do that same thing, but then have an adjustable end so I can use it on anything. That's you'll see that in the video that's coming out, the next video. I think you guys will like it. I don't want to give anything away, but some of you that follow me on other social media may have a little bit of insight and know already, but the next video is kind of cool. Hope that answered your question. BR says he got new protos. Awesome. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I love mine too. I've been digging it. The scaffold knot is actually what I was going to use here on this. You want a girth hitch on this because it's not a normal ring. It's not like your your beast ring or your large rings and stuff. It's got double sleeves there that you don't need. So my comments go off as quick as they come on, so BR says he never sees me use a zigzag and like it. I have never used one. I imagine I would probably like it, seems cool, but what are you doing? You gonna climb that tree? Cat seems to make it in every video. You guys were saying the scaffold knot. Let's see. I have never used a hitchhiker or one or two. Jonathan, you want to know the easiest way to move around in a tree like that? SRT. What I would do if I was you, I would invest in a grapple hook. You know, get yourself a grapple hook. Here's a really good idea. Somebody, I went to a flea market one time and I bought like 3 of these for like $5 a piece. But you can take, you know, they're lanyards. They're not adjustable, but you could take that and cut the rope off, cut that off, cut that off, and then hook you a rope on and chuck you the hook around and use another device to capture your attention so you can move. You don't have to go down every spar and back up. You want to be able to get to the spars that are spread out and just the highest timing point you can. A lot of redirects. I mean, that's about the only advice I could give, except for just practice, really. So SRT is something that I don't think it probably comes natural probably to anybody, but you enough, you'll get good at it. You got to put in the time with it. It's definitely not something that's easy. A lot of little things that you have to make sure you do always. Was there any other questions? Yeah, just get you the highest tie-in point. That's the best advice, really. I think you could give, because the better and the higher that tie-in point is, you know, the easier it's going to be and more comfortable you're going to be moving around in that tree. So. I used this thing in the video, the safe block, and I didn't like it, so that's why I'm back to making a sling for it now. I go with 3 wraps because it just unties a little easier, I think. And then I'll run that on a straight sling. If I want to use it, I'll either wrap around and cow hitch, or here, I'll show you guys. Here's a couple midline knots that are pretty easy to tie, that are really good, that I use all the time. Both of them start with 3 wraps like this. So here's the first one. It's a circus knot, or triple bowlin's what I've heard it called before, but it's lift up that second one, then take the first one, go under, grab the third one, grab the first one, grab the third one, and then move. This rope's a little bigger. Did I grab the wrong? I'm trying to keep my hand all straight for you guys. Let me try that again. Sorry. I'm not going to explain it. I'll just show it. Just sit there trying to say it. It's not going to work. There it is. I think I want one too many times. But this one is really simple to untie, and also super simple to tie, and just cinch it up. So there's that one. Did you guys catch that one? And I'll use that over a over an alpine butterfly a lot of times, because it's easier to untie sometimes depending on how I'm putting the pressure on the rope. But then an alpine butterfly is grab that middle one, come out, go back through, grab it, got a crossed one, finish snugging it, we'd have a horizontal one. So yeah, see alpine butterfly. That's really the only way that I try to tie it the other ways, but man, if I try to tie it, I end up getting all mixed up and I mess it up. But here, one more time. Here's the alpine butterfly. Just reach under and grab the middle one. Reach back under, grab both, tighten it. Oh, I got better. Got the cross there and there. Oh, is it? My bad. Here, let's try that again. You got 3 wraps. You reach under, grab that middle one, pull it out, put it over, and grab it again, then grab that rope and snug it up as much as you can. And then reach up and dress both sides. Now, in order to have an alpine butterfly, you need one side parallel, one side crossed. So there's your cross side. It's not dressed totally perfect, but there's your cross side there. There's your parallel. So there. But here's the circus knot. This is what I use, and I prefer this one because it's just, sometimes the alpine butterfly doesn't cinch it up right. It seems like I have trouble tying it. This one is just grab the first one, grab the third one, grab the first one, grab the third one. And I think I did it one too many times again. If I talk, I do it every time. What the heck? Yeah, I really like the circus knot. It's cinches good. It doesn't. So easy to tie. Yeah. You know what? I don't know why it's called a circus knot. You know, I called it a trick because that's what I had heard it called before, but couldn't tell you why. Arbor Care says the safe block is a pain when it comes to rigging heavy to light. I find myself, unless blocking down, I find myself using that and that, just the two. and it's spread out so much. It gives so much, get a little friction there and there as it starts. But we were rigging pretty big last one, and tree was crazy hollow we were rigging out of too, and it it was fine. It for for someone that's not used to it, and the exact same thing happened to the person who was running ropes for me. They used one before either, and I said, "Wow, that was a lot of friction up there. I wouldn't have expected it." So they were putting the wraps and stuff on the quarter wrap, but ended up not needing it. But yeah, it's definitely a tool that you have to be thinking ahead to use like that. But crazy cool when it comes to blocking down a tree. So, having to negative rig a spar down. Any of you guys use this? This is another tool, kind of like the safe block that is used up in the canopy. We'll use it at the base of the tree sometimes, but it is like a big block, but you crack it open, and it has built-in tongs here that allow you to, if you were rigging and you wanted, a lot of friction, you wouldn't have it, but you have the ability to get 3 wraps on this, which causes a crazy amount of friction. This is a neat little device. I've used it quite a bit, and it's pretty nice, but I bought mine before Notch bought them, and mine doesn't even say Notch on it, but I think the new ones do. I don't know if anybody, like I said, I don't know if any of you guys have ever used this, but I really like it. It's not round, it's actually squared off if you look at it, but like I was saying, you have the 3, and you have the ability to put that up at the canopy and then wrap 3 times, but you're putting a lot of friction on this device that you would normally have at the base, when you use a lowering device up in the canopy. You got to think about that, because you don't want to break your rigging points out. So, but yeah, I've enjoyed this thing. It's nice. Put some weight on it. I showed you guys a safe block. There's my B string. For a while now, I've been recording data, and like I said, I just got the Bendrite ring, and they've been awesome. So I've really been using it to kind of catch it up with what I've done with the X rings and the auger rings, but I'm trying to test all the rings together and then see which ones hold up better, which wear and tear, how you can use them, stuff like it. Is everybody still there? Because this thing keeps cutting out. It keeps kicking me off. I like this thing. But yeah, move on. For some reason, my phone just keeps wanting to... I have to use my daughter's phone because mine is completely wrecked and I can't do live feeds. I can't see your comments. But I can still edit the videos. Let's see. Yeah, I showed you guys everything, but other than that, I don't know. I like using this, but it's bulky. It's kind of heavy. I prefer my rings, and I have a selection of them. I'm able to spread them out, and you can put them in there. Set them up different. Do span rigging, and just so many